Trades are allowed in that league. Use the trades, remember? All right, I thought I can finish my game with Mo. I'm going to push it to the playoffs. I don't remember.
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Bulls in this one. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge.
How the real deal going to be in the playoffs when the real deal just started the other day? You just said the real deal's in the playoffs.
You look at San Antonio.
Think before you say something, man.
And it's the last time they'll see these guys. A 2-game season series, and after losing
Nobody getting out
that
of
first,
the
we're
line.
not expecting them to play with a little extra added motivation.
They want this win bad. Trust me, whether you're playing a team 4 times or just twice.
You said the real deal. You didn't say the real 4-5.
And this is the
No, you didn't. You said the real deal. Didn't he say the real deal, Sleepy?
Teamwork, playing for one another, making each other better.
You need that to be successful. It doesn't matter how much talent you have.
Oh, but you said the real deal.
Make it too easy for the defense to adjust. We won't be seeing too much of that tonight.
No, you saying that now.
San
That's not what
Antonio
you
with
said
the ball.
before.
Pass to George.
No, you
Over
didn't.
Hayes. Adam. Good. Nice job down low.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And here we go. Thompson into the hoop.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces him to get sloppy.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws of this.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Now here's Levine. Shoots the three.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
What 40 y'all in?
To the paint.
I posted the rules in the chat, so he saw it when he saw it when it came out.
McDaniels.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Sabonis, no good. Now here's McDaniels. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Thompson. Shot by McDaniels, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's George. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. He can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Shots good by Simmons.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Now here's Simmons.
Shadow boxing.
At the top of the key, Sabonis.
The real 45 is Darren.
Wants to get it to Simmons and does.
The real deal is Mills.
Shot clock at 5. Outside, Sabonis. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shit.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Sabonis is a guy who works hard on both ends of the floor, and he does things the right way.
And when you talk about big men, you won't find many guys more versatile than Domantas Sabonis.
Yes, he scores and rebounds at a very impressive rate, but what stands out to me the most is how amazing of a passer he is. That's why he was third-team All-NBA.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. To the right side. He's in the post. Second shot opportunity. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Now here is Martin. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. Bulls trail by 3. Ball surveying the defense. The Bulls with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
There's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, I just love seeing it ball, put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
Down low. And that one's good, Wagner.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Again, ball missing. Here's Sasser. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. The Bulls making a switch here. Bulls trail by 3. That's a 2 from Martin. Johnson with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And that one's good, Wagner.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
outside. Ball to the middle. Here's Hayes. No good with the layup.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
And that one, good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And taken away by Johnson. Wagner with it. And it's Martin picking him up. To the wing on the left. Here's Johnson. A second chance effort. And Marjanovic with the layup.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Bulls trailed by 9. Here's Levine.
Never afraid of getting physical with the defense. Levine welcomes any chance he can to get to that line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Bulls making a switch here. He doesn't get the second one.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
And finished off by Martin.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond. You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of grounding. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've set. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Spurs leading by 11. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Martin with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Koloko, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Good. Johnson's got his first 2 points. RJ, so much goes into extending an NBA playing career. What was the key for you in your long career?
Well, for me, physically, I had to start doing more things away from the game of basketball. Doing yoga, doing strength training, but also the changes mentally. I went from a 20-point-a-game scorer to a guy that was getting 3 or 4 shots a game. You have to be able to accept your role and then star in your role. And for me, I just love doing that.
Inside. Another shot. He lays it in. Dedmon's got his first points of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
It's good.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Spurs leading by 16. Here's Sasser. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. A rebound by the Spurs. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. And that one's good. Wagner.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And they pick up 2.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Johnson outside. Puts the move on. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from 3, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out
No, Ballaholic, no.
It's a luxury to have
No,
a guy like
man,
Johnson
no.
that can
Not at
bang
all.
down low and knock him down at the stripe.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core.
He's about the only one.
Zach LaVine said, you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day, you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of, we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks.
Yeah, and Ball is an incredibly gifted passer. Just excels at getting his guys going.
Does what he has to do to avoid the block, but hard to stay in control when you change your shot.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Spurs. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Merrill. It's sent back down by Simmons. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
No, forget.
Here's Merrill. Nothing on the board.
Sabonis does a great job of playing team defense. He's always in great position, and look, you just never question his effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Bulls trail by 16. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Sabonis defending. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Johnson. The putback. It's rebounded by Hayes. Chicago shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
And clearly, Billy Donovan wants to talk
He's
it over.
gonna come back in the game. Nobody knows. There was nobody left. There was no. I got Gary Payton. Gary Payton was like my last pick. Who conceded? Game was over.
Bulls trail by 15.
They counted, right?
Right side LaVine. Pass to Merrill.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Shot from the low block. That one off the back iron and out.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Sabonis with the bucket.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Payton. Back to LaVine. Adams, some nice D.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's George. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
I think at the last second he decided to get slick. I don't think he'll make that mistake again.
To the inside. Here's Brown. Off target at the rim.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And stolen by Payton. Jumps up. And the dunk by Payton.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
A putback, and it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Brown, no good. San Antonio leading by 17. George looking over the floor. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And he takes advantage of whatever the defense gives. George can go to the finesse game if he has to.
Outside, Payton. Pass to Brown. Adams, some nice D.
You want to fill the spot? You by all means fill the spot.
Outside for George. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Shut the fuck up, Mo.
That's the way to close a quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
Okay, whatever you say, Mo.
Gap on the scoreboard, the second half
whatever you say.
Different goals for these
whatever
teams.
You say.
One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead.
Sure, you're right.
Now Simmons. There's Sabonis. Adams trying to free himself up. Nice shot by Thompson.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Count that bucket. George has got 9.
And got to be confident in that mid-range. And Paul George certainly is.
Well, we only got 2 games. We only got 2 games.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander.
We only got 2 games.
From deep.
We only got 2 games, Mo. We only got 2 games.
He's
I won the first
5
one.
of 8 shots.
I won the first one. I ain't winning by that much.
And it's Chicago with the rebound.
I didn't win it by that much.
Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That matchup falls
No,
in the middle
3.
game of this 3-game trip. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue.
I didn't send it back.
They're way ahead.
I went to work. I had to play reckless, remember?
Has been flawless.
On the wing, Levine. He's in the post. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
Shut the fuck up.
That's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Simmons.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And Wagner's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Marjanovic. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. So it's San Antonio now. Drills the three-pointer.
God damn.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Chicago
Yes, Mo, yes. Shit. Yeah, your players, yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Bulls making a switch here. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Lets it go from deep. And it's Wagner missing. For 3, Levine. San Antonio with the rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. He takes it in. Sasser with the rebound.
Oh, you got to finish that.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Stolen by McDaniels. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Collins with it. And it's Martin picking him up. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Martin.
Nice job on the defensive end from LaVine. You'd love to see more of this from him.
Here's McDaniels. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. McDaniels got 4 points in the quarter.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
And then Jones gets the jam.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That one rolling around and rims out. Jones drives in. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Wagner on the wing. Outside, Martin. Here he goes. And finished off by Martin.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Bull substitution. Caleb Martin.
56 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Sasser. Still yet to score. Chalk up 2 there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Ball. He doesn't
No
hit
foul.
that one.
No foul.
Good D by Jones. Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Yeah, and Ball constantly looking for ways to come up with steals. Outstanding at covering a lot of ground with his overall length.
Stolen by McDaniels. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Ball no good.
2.
Here's Sasser. And he's fouled pretty hard on that
Where
shot.
did you draw
But
the
he's
foul,
got
Mo?
the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 on the clock. And he lays it up and in.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
And upping the intensity, SGA forces his way through the contact.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Spurs out in front. delivering the blowouts. And we're coming right back after this break to get the... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Craig, that's done, so what new team?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Simmons left side. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
See, it's Clay's accuracy that makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Thompson outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Ball with it. George picks him up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, the talent is clearly there for Lonzo Ball, Richard, but injuries have held him back throughout his career.
Yes, Molly.
He's such a fun player to
What you
watch,
think?
too. He's fast, he's smart, unselfish, and plays hard on both ends of the floor. You just pray for him to stay healthy.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision.
Yeah, I know that. I've noticed.
His IQ is off the chart.
And it's sent
Shut up, Mo. Shut up. Just shut
And
up.
that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sabonis. Bulls making a switch here.
Number 5, Sam Merrill.
6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
Definitely a situation where you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Your team really want to revenge for that loss on the road. They really want to revenge,
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
and they getting it.
That shot is in, just like 6
for
others
sure.
have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Yeah, I won at home.
The plan of attack
What'd you
is
say?
obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And the call will be
What'd you
against
say,
Lonzo
M2?
Ball. That's his first foul. Richard, from when you were a first-round pick back in 2001 to now.
Don't play him then, M2. Shit.
Off the floor.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Well, I think it's a combination because everyone didn't have a cell phone back
Shut
in
up.
2001, and then social media. So now you got social media and cell phones, camera phones. That is the thing that has changed. I think players and teams are just under so much more scrutiny now.
No one near Peyton as he lets it go. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be...
Get off your high horse. You're not gonna beat me and coach me at the same time. No, shut up.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Bulls making a switch here. For 3, Sabonis with the bucket.
Shut up, Mills.
Sabonis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Can't get right. Just can't get fucking right.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Adams sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Chicago ball.
Shut up,
For
Kells.
those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Pass to Thompson. In the corner, George with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And it just seems that every pass they make is...
Just tell him the commissioner said you ain't got to play the damn game. Just tell him that.
Levine wide open.
No, keep playing. I want to get this shit over with. I want this bleeding to stop. Let's get this shit over with. Get this shit over with.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Don't you start your shit, Mills.
His best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Thompson outside. Pass to George. The three. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Thompson outside. Stolen by Collins. One-on-one here. And finished off by McDaniels.
Assistant.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. LaVine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
Adams' shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
And this
Ain't nobody got nobody on
never
mute,
really
man.
let them down, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Paul George.
He came up with a bucket.
He's not playing the game, coach. Just take the damn win.
On offense, and he was a difference maker.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful. And the definition of a three-level scorer, RJ, Zach LaVine can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know. He might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch. And LaVine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
And here's Collins from outside. No good on that one.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Hayes, no good. Outside, Sabonis. Out to Thompson. Fires the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's
Yeah,
San
good game,
Antonio
Mo.
easily taking this one.
Shut up. What? Just take the win, coach. That's the beginning counter. No, that's me scrolling down the menu. That's me. It counted, Mo. It counted. No. Shut up.